Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steele.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler. Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Maivia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steele. We'll see which prevails tonight.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching. And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal. Oh, nasty headbutt.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steele. What's it going to take for the animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steele makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way. Driving down with the axe handle.
The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles. Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the island.
And he goes for the pin. Gets the shoulder up instantly.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Peter Maivia turns that around.
Ooh, look at Maivia going to work on the animal. The High Chief has all the answers right now. And George Steele has the high... Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. The arm's trapped. Not finding an easy way to get out of this one. Able to punch his way out. Big impact.
George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage. Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage. Scoop slam!
Momentum is all with Maivia now.
Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the animal out here. steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Oh, my gosh!
Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye. Oh, clubbing blow.
Peter Maivia, very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
Scoop slam!
Haymaker after haymaker. Ooh! Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
And it seems as though the High Chief is in a rare state of distress.
Yeah, it's very difficult to prepare for George the Animal Steele.
What impressive.
Both superstars just unloading, putting it all on the line.
Oh, getting the better of that exchange. Oh! Maivia just dominated the animal with that one.
George Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination.
Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here. A stump puller.
And writhing in pain, trying to find an escape.
I think his hopes of that...
Able to free himself from the agonizing submission.
Going right after the arm and taking down their opponent effectively. Just twit. Looks like this could be the end.
Kick out just before two.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the mat.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked.
Able to punch his way out.
Big impact. What's Maivia got here?
Into a backbreaker.
No way Steele's coming back from that.
Two. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia!
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough Samoan.